the Michael J. Wright Construction Company, an industry leader in large-scale framing operations in residential, commercial, government, and large-scale developments. The Michael J. Wright Construction Company is American-owned and fully bonded, with over 360 employees and subcontractors. Through the use of an innovative proprietary process, housing units can go from foundation to closed-in and weather-tight in just over 6 construction cycle days.
At Michael J. Wright Construction, we plan right and build tight. We've developed a process that sets us apart from all other builders. We incorporate the latest in building technologies, still manage to stay on schedule and under budget. We've developed a process so reliable that United Communities, an innovator in military housing privatization in conjunction with Sun Construction, a leader in federal housing, has put their full trust in us to complete the Maguire Air Force Base job.
The Maguire Air Force job is an expansive federal housing project, including 1,635 units to be completed in less than 3.5 years at the Maguire Air Force Base in New Jersey.
At the Maguire project, we deliver 12 multifamily units consistently every week with 0 construction defects.
Achieving this goal requires a philosophy based in safety, efficiency, accuracy, consistency, and durability. Taking many days out of the construction cycle and drastically reducing carrying costs. In the first 11 months of the Maguire project alone, 13% was saved in the original lumber budget through diligent material handling.
The key to the success of every Michael J. Wright construction project is the intense pre-construction planning meetings. Many builders take the plans, go out to the job site and run into the issues in the field. We've taken those questions out of the field, solved them prior to getting to the job site.
This pre-planning practice includes all subcontractors and architects, creating efficiencies and eliminating time delays, because the plans for each model are analyzed in great detail for constructability and adherence to national and local code requirements, solving any foreseeable conflicts before breaking ground. Pre-planning enables Michael J. Wright Construction to meet and exceed all scheduled deadlines.
I've found that in building large projects, the framing contractor is a crucial aspect of the process to maintain my schedule and to close the buildings up as quickly as possible, prevent rain and water damage. And Michael Wright has been able to do that by careful planning prior to starting. And on this project, Michael Wright has been able to be consistent every single week. He's never missed his deadline schedules. The framing that I see Michael Wright's company doing is exactly the way I would want to frame my own home. And I would actually use them to frame my own home. And that's exactly why I'm using them here.
Having built nearly 20,000 homes in over 30 years, the Michael J. Wright Construction Company has turned conventional building practices upside down to increase consistency and accuracy.
We break our crews down into several different teams. By creating specific crews, they understand the knowledge of that specific task. We have a layout crew specifically doing layout, framing crew, a fascia crew, sheathing crew, window installers, block out, and a final punch crew.
Well, with 60 guys framing 17 different models on the job, there's always a chance for error. But by breaking our crews into specialized teams with specific tasks, we're able to eliminate the confusion and increase the quality. The first crew that shows up is the layout crew. The layout crew marks and identifies all the walls, the girders, the openings, and the floor trusses for the first floor wall system and the floor system.
This sets the course for all the teams, eliminating any defects through consistency.
We completely plate a building, mark all the top plates for the floor trusses, and then toenail the studs on. It enables us to stand our walls faster with less errors. Okay, as each phase and task is completed, there's an inspection that's conducted by the crew leader. After he inspects, he gets the supervisor and they check again to make sure it's completed before they move on to the next stage.
The process is repeated for the second floor. And with roof trusses set and fully inspected, the sheathing crew moves in. After sheathing, the remaining crews hit the site to finish blocking and close in.
Using our methods, we're able to frame a building in 4 days, sheathe it in 3/4 of a day, do the fascia and windows and doors in another day, and one final day to do all the blocking required and set the stairs, which was a total of 6 3/4 days. We have an entire building done.
We pride ourselves on the ability to use the latest in construction technologies. In fact, on this job, we're using the zip system, which acts as the structural sheathing and the building house wrap as well.
The framing teams of the Michael J. Wright Construction Company are some of the safest and most technically trained in the business. Strictly adhering to the federally mandated OSHA requirements, each worker is outfitted with the latest in personal protective equipment. Each crew member is also trained under the Fall Protection Plan, designed to keep crews safe and prevent injury. The plan is a comprehensive set of guidelines that outlines the use of retractable lifelines and tie-off points. A unique part of the Fall Protection Plan is the use of a warning line marked 6 feet back from the second-story perimeter and openings to warn crews of an approaching unprotected edge. One of the small things that goes a long way in keeping the job site safe. With a consistent job flow, maximum performance can safely be achieved without work overload. A safe crew is a happy and productive crew.
The Michael J. Wright Construction Company is able to hire and maintain some of the most talented workers in the industry through a fair and honest work environment and our extensive knowledge of prevailing wages.
I would recommend Michael Wright to other large-scale building contractors. In fact, I have 2 other projects coming up. I'm planning on getting him the plans first before anybody else.
When it's time to secure a framing contractor, look to Michael J. Wright Construction.
My name is Michael J. Wright, and I put my name on everything we do.